Blessed new month, beloved. Blessed rising sun. It's been a while since we had an opportunity to engage and talk. And I've been watching, listening, and receiving different kind of messages from brothers and sisters to understand what are we dealing with. And at this particular moment, I'm in a position to say, I also got a portion of understanding. We need to decolonize our spirituality and reclaim our identity. The way in which we are approaching African spirituality is through the colonized lens. That's why a lot of African spiritual people are failing, because even the approach is in a tendency of colonial brainwashing. Those who have been watching my videos, you can see since last year, September, I said the time has come. The gods and goddess of Africa have risen. To decolonize our minds and reclaim our identity is a very long journey into decolonization. Our spirituality has been painted as evil, as primitive. Our culture and tradition have been painted as primitive, archaic, all the names. We reached the stage where our own kind were ashamed to showcase our true identity. I remember some of us we embarked in this spiritual journey of African spirituality. We're very young, very, very young. And it was not fashionable. Some have named us all the names that we can call. They've labeled us all the servant of any power that you can call. But today they are coming back to conscience because the kids which they give birth to are born under the reign of the renaissance of African spirituality. Now, when you're an African spiritual person and you're having challenges, when you believe in African spirituality, but you are having strong obstacles that you cannot overcome, I'm surely certain that either you are ignoring how to do certain things, or you are practicing under the colonial mindset. I'm here to assist you, to guide you. We have a very, very rich spiritual history, reality, and power. And once we start decolonizing our mind, we'll be able to benefit from it. Our spirituality, first of all, connects with nature. It's important in our spirituality to venerate our ancestors. They are the root of connection. You need to understand that in our spirituality, we use different power of energy, led by different god and goddess. That is our truth. That is who we are. That is what makes us who we are. So I'm inviting you, if it's your first time to listen to me, this episode will continue. I want you to follow me. I want you to subscribe. I want you to comment and ask questions. Remove the religion mindset that had been programmed upon you. Because whatever you've been believing, whatever you've been told about, does not work. You need to come back to your root. By coming back to your root is not to get lost, but is to unlearning the programmed system which was forced and cast upon you, and restoring your true identity through your African spirituality. And our African spirituality is linked to our culture and traditions. When people are facing challenges we cannot overcome. I've been talking to one sister today. She even told me that she traveled with her husband even in different countries, different corners of Africa, to try and find something that will boost them. But what everyone is trying to ignore here is the fact that what you are looking for is just around you. All you need is knowledge. Of course, knowledge is not get for free. You need to do research. You need to seek and contact people who know. You're going to utilize their time. They're not going to do it free of charge. So now, as you are listening to me, you got your data. You have access to internet. Do research about your own culture. Do research about your own spirituality. Many spiritual leaders today are having challenges, they are failing. A lot of them, they are calling me, they want clients. A lot of them, they are calling me, they want things to reopen up because things are not working. I always ask the questions. When you are helping people, you cleanse them, you pat them, you remove negative energy from them. How do you detox yourself? What are you using? The biggest mistake many of you are making is to utilize the same ingredient you are giving to your clients. There's ingredients which at our level we use that the commoner cannot use because they are so powerful for them. So there's a lot in our spirituality which you need to learn about. Whilst you remain in the vicious circle, you always turn around. The same things always recur in your life. The recurring of the same situation is questionable. What are the steps that you are taking as a spiritual person, as a spiritual leader, to stop that? In order for you to decolonize your mind, you must understand that your ancestors are not dead. In African spirituality, we live with them. They are in us, we are in them. In African spirituality, you need to honor and abide by your cultures, your values, and your rituals. How often you do rituals? Spirituality, as I always say, it is not an ambulance. It's not an emergency services. It's a lifestyle. It's who you are. It's the true you. Being constant in your ritual. Understanding which ritual to do and when to do it. It's going to save you a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of energy. The master's back. I want your question. This is the month of the African calendar New Year. On the 23rd of September is the New Year in the African calendar. So you got the opportunity to change your things. You got the opportunity to move and change the status quo. As you are listening to me, you might be listening to me and have tried a lot of people, a lot of work, a lot of rituals, they are failing. I'm asking you one question. What is your spiritual code? And tell me, how did you find out about it? Once you are correct, I'll help you free of charge. Once you don't know your spiritual code, everything you've been doing, you're wasting your time. In order for anyone, you be a spiritual leader, you be a follower, to break through the wall of limitation, to have the power of calling into existence what does not exist. You need to know your spiritual code and to activate your spiritual code. Once your spiritual code is activated, you're going to know very well your potential, your limit, your capability, and your ability, your power. You're going to know which deity to connect with, to which extent your power can go. So these are the things that I wanted to share with you on our first part. Give me the answer if you believe you are correct. What is your spiritual code? And how did you get it? If you are correct, I will assist you with the rest free of charge. If you are not correct, then I'm going to charge you in order for me to enable you to activate it. Don't forget to subscribe, to share, and invite more people to learn. Those who want to learn for free, I'm going to come back with more details on the step that you're going to take to decolonize the money. From your questions, if you comment your questions, I'll come back on the video and answer you. Thank you very much for being loyal. Thank you very much and happy new month. And we're looking forward to the new year. Hotel. See you in our next one. Thank you very much.